Hello, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia. This is the Ric Flair of crypto. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Everybody in America, wakey wakey, get your cup of joe. It's time to wake up, start a fresh day, and start your day with a cool vibe video from the OG in the house. And all my friends in Asia, welcome. And hopefully you guys are winding down your day. As you can see here, I've got the ocean in the background, I got mountains in the background, and it's a great day to be alive. And today let's do something different. I want to talk to you about a couple things, and before getting into it, I just want to say, remember, none of this is financial advice. All of these videos are for educational purposes, and you guys have to do your own risk management. As simple as that. Sometimes people, they just jump into things without really thinking, and you need to start doing your own research. You need to do your own risk management. And remember, not everything that all the YouTubers are saying are the correct information. Remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm expressing my opinions. This is for educational purposes. And remember, there's many strategies, many options out there, and not all one strategy or option fits everyone. So you guys just need to do your own homework. And today I want to talk about a couple of things. And I want to talk about fear and greed. I want to talk about where I see the markets going, where I see things going to go, and how are you going to handle the stress and fear and the greed, and how can we take emotion out of things. And we're seeing right now, that Bitcoin is over $50,000, and this has been really anticipated. We've been really waiting for this. This is something that's just been waiting, and 50,000 has been a huge resistance level. We finally broke past that, and we're up like 1.62% today. So that's really good. But we're still in danger of us going below 50,000. For me to really feel comfortable about the Bitcoin progress, we really need to see $52,000 coming in, and that needs to be confirmed. So if we can stay above $50,000 when you guys in North America wake up, then this will make me feel better, and then this will confirm to me that we're absolutely going up, and we're not just having a quick dead cat bounce from our previous resistance level. So I'm pretty bullish. I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're seeing that Ethereum is taking off as well. Ethereum is now at $3,330, and that's up 2%. And the ADA right now is at $2.82, and that's up 7.54%. So things are looking pretty good, and BNB is getting closer and closer to $500 now, and it's $489. So we're just gingerly away from that. So hopefully that will get there soon. And then my Doge in the house. My Doge, don't discount the Doge. You gotta love the Doge. You gotta know the Doge. You want to be the Doge. And one of the things that's driving Doge right now, and this is pure Doge. This is not being driven by hype. It's not being driven by anything except the pure fundamentals of the coin, the tokenomics. We've seen recently, we've had the core devs have recently launched their upgrade 1.144, and that's to increase transaction speeds and decrease the fees. So that's really important. But right now Doge is trading at 32 cents, 322, and that's up almost 0.5%. So you guys don't need to panic. You guys don't need to worry too much. And Doge in the last 30 days is up 67 cents. So don't panic. Don't have fear. And what is actually going on with the markets right now? People are asking me, Daryl, what's going on? Well, it's very simple. This bull cycle is different than any other bull cycle that we've seen before. And there's a couple reasons for that. One reason is we're having a double top. So in May, we went up to around about, in May, Bitcoin went as high as $64,763. We saw Ethereum go to $4,391. And we saw that huge dramatic crash. You guys all experienced it. I experienced it. And it was like, I call it the Ben and Twee crash, because here's a funny story. Every time I go to Saigon to meet my dear friends Ben and Twee, the crypto markets always tank. So I was with Ben and Twee and my wife. Were going over there having dinner, just chilling, and suddenly we saw that the huge crash in May. I think it was around May 11, May 12. I can't remember. It was so far back. And so the Ben and Twee crash absolutely saw things absolutely go down from 64K, and then we went all the way down to in the upper 38,000 range, and a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are panic selling, and and just complete fear. So what's happening this time is something very different. We had double top. We had a top. We came off from that. We went all the way down. We went down about 93%. Now we're seeing that the second leg of this bull run is happening. We're seeing more and more institutional buyers. We're also seeing something dramatically different. We're seeing that the average Joe Public, Joe Nancy Drew, they are smarter, they have diamond hands, they have more conviction, and we're seeing that this is going to be a huge bull run, and I think that we're going to definitely be 2xing. Mark my words, this is not financial advice. We're going to be, in Bitcoin, we're going to be 2xing. In Ethereum, we should 2x to 3x. Dogecoin is definitely going to be up 3x. So we're going to see a heightened bull run that we've never seen before. The markets right now are foamy, they're frothy. We're in extreme greed right now, and and this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about fear. I want to talk about greed. Now, fear. There's a lot of fear. A lot of people have fear, in terms of they fear. They FOMO, fear of missing out. A lot of people do that, and they buy the tops, and it's a huge mistake, guys. It's a huge mistake. If you start buying into Bitcoin right now, fine. Because I expect, this is not financial advice, that Bitcoin should top out at 135,000. And in Plan B, his worst case scenario, you need to go back to my other videos to watch out from this morning. And he gives a prediction that the worst case scenario for Bitcoin is at 135,000. So what happens after December? What happens after December? This is when greed kicks in. Remember, at some point, you guys need to learn how to take profits. Okay, and this is really one of the things that people don't know how to do, and they don't know how to take profits. So let me talk to you about that. Don't FOMO in at the top. Never do that. And if you have, in fact, FOMO'd in at the top because you feared that things were going to go to the moon and that you were going to miss out, the only thing you can do over time is dollar cost averaging. This is really important, because when you're dollar cost averaging, this brings down the strike price, guys. So that's very important. And what you need to do is do what I do. You have a system for dollar cost averaging. I set 1 day per week as my dollar cost average day. And it doesn't matter what the price is, I set a buy order. This is not financial advice, it's just education. I personally set a buy order for Bitcoin, for Dogecoin, for Ethereum, for Solana, for ADA. I set a buy order. And the amount I buy, it depends on how I feel. And no matter what, I have that buy order. So I catch the dips. Sometimes I don't, but I always catch the dips. So you guys need to understand, don't FOMO into a position, all right? The other thing, the opposite is true. Don't be too greedy. At some point, you need to take profits. Do not be too greedy. And a lot of you suffer from greed. You see the tops and you don't know when to sell, right? So I have a very simple formula. If I 3 times my money, once I hit 3 times my money, I take out the original amount of money I invested, I move it off the sidelines, and I wait for when the bear season comes, because it's coming. Trust me, the bear season is going to come, and we could go up to $135,000, at the height of this bull run, which is probably going to be happening in December. But at some point, the bull run is going to be over. We will be going down, and we could be going down as low as $29,000 to $40,000 Bitcoin. So at what point do you tell yourself that we've hit the top and we're going down? Well, you can look at all the data. You look at stock to flow. You look at the rainbow chart. You look at the logarithmic chart. But you guys also need to know that typically after the Bitcoin halving, usually the first 12 to 18 months, we're going to see a bull run. And then after the first 12 to 18 months, we often move into a bear cycle, and that can last anywhere from 18 to 24 months. And then as we get to the next halving, then the market goes up again. So that's kind of like the fear and greed cycle. So you guys just need to learn how to take profits and don't panic. So I tend to set a rule. Once I triple my money, and also, right now, yeah, I've tripled my money in some of my portfolio. I'm not taking it now because the evidence and the indications are that we're going to go higher, right? But at some point, when you start to see consistently going down and down and down, then you need to say, well, it's time to take profits. And taking profit is a good thing, because then you can buy back in when we hit the bear, right? So this is really important advice, guys. Fear and greed is going to drive the market. Fear and greed is going to drive you crazy if you let it. And remember, never ever trade with emotion, and never ever invest more than you're willing to lose. Okay, so I know some of you are looking pretty good, your portfolios are looking good, some of you are not. Some of you bought a Dogecoin when it was at 70 cents and 60 cents, and you're still underwater. Remember, never ever sell your coins. Never sell your coins, because even if you bought at 70 cents, you still have exactly the same amount of Dogecoin that you had when you first started. So that's something to think about. Do not panic gold. Okay, so that's what I want to tell you guys, that you guys have to be really careful, be really mindful, and watch out for the fear and greed. So don't let fear and greed determine the outcomes of success or failure. Okay, you need to have a plan. You need to absolutely have a strategy, and that's really, really important. All right, so this is really important for you guys to understand that. You need to have a plan. One, know when the tops are coming. And the only way to know when the tops are coming is watch my videos, look at the data that I provide, and that will give you an idea of when the tops are coming. And when the tops come, then you need to ask yourself, is it time to take the profits? And if you have tripled your position and it's getting near the top, take some profits, because this 4-year cycle goes from boom to bust to boom to bust. It's very cyclical. But also too, you also need to do another thing. You need to zoom out and look at the trend, because ultimately, if you look at the Bitcoin trend, the Bitcoin has gone up thousands of percent since its inception in 2013. Ethereum has gone up thousands of percent. Sure, during the 4 years we've gone up, we've gone down, we've gone up, but you know, zoom out. The trend is your friend. Wendy Trendy's always there. She's happy to help you. So remember, you got to zoom out, and you guys really need to. You can't be armchair investors. You need to do the research. You need to know what the cycle is. What is the 4-year cycle? When is the next halving? When do we anticipate the next the bear market? And the bear market is coming, and it's probably going to be here around December, early January. This bull run may extend later than that. It may not. But you guys just need to keep an eye on, keep tuned into the daily crypto trading, the OG in the house, woo, and learn when the tops are. So and remember, back in May, a lot of people said that's the top, it's over, we're going down, out of there. They were wrong, right? So even if you sold everything at 64K and things started to come down, you could have bought at the bottom again. And even if you bought in now when you sold the 64K, you'd still be better off. But definitely we're hitting $135,000 this year. And we can see $10 ADA, $10,000 Ethereum. And definitely, as I talked about earlier in my videos this morning, definitely we're going to get about a 3x on Dogecoin from where we are now. So that should take us up to anywhere between 94 cents to $1.15. And that's this is... this is absolutely 99% it's going to happen, but it depends on Bitcoin, right? We could have some black swan event, like when they had the Corona dump back in March. Who knows, right? But that's why it's always important to keep some stablecoin on the sideline. So talking about stablecoin, USDC, they've just come out with an article, and they're saying that what they're going to do is they're going to convert they're going to back all of their stablecoin by USDC, US dollar, sorry. So that's really bullish news. That's really positive news. So that's fantastic, guys. That they will actually have everything backed by stablecoin. So USDC will only be backed by cash and US Treasury bills, according to a recent blog post from the Central Consortium. So this is really good. Central Consortium was founded by a Boston-based Circle and Coinbase, American crypto exchange, in 2018. So if we have a stable coin that's backed by US dollars and Treasury bills, this is really, really important. This is really good news. So unlike Tether, which is TBD and still under investigation by the Department of Justice. This is really good news, guys. So hopefully this is a more casual video. Hopefully you guys like this kind of style. So I just want to do something different. The OG is still in the lockdown here, and we're looking at Ethereum right now. Should be hopefully should be above 3,400. We're seeing that we're passing by some serious resistance now. So we have some resistance at 3,250, and we're above that. We're above that now on the 1-day chart. So based on that, we should be moving up to 3,400 really soon, guys. And I see Bitcoin. Hopefully, by the time America wakes up, guys can take it up to 3,100, guys and gals. And some other news right now. British Lloyd's Banking Group is recruiting digital crypto experts. So this is good news. It looks, and Lloyd's Bank of London, they're also one of the major high street banks in England. So it looks like they're recruiting a crypto expert. So it's really good news. So they're doing that because they say that the outlook for digital assets has evolved considerable, and several factors have combined for us to make them ready for the possibility of wider use. So while central banks are aggressively studying digital currencies, regulatory clarity is important, and 88% of pilot programs, they're saying that they need to get into it, they need to adopt it, and they need to have some exposure. So they're really looking at doing that. So hopefully Lloyd's will become one of these friendly banks in England where you can have your GB pound account, and you can have convert to Bitcoin. Now you guys should check out Revolut. Revolut is like a digital bank. It's like a normal bank, but you can buy Bitcoin and crypto right within the banking application. So I've got Revolut. I got into it, and it's pretty good. I'm not shilling for them, but you can actually buy cryptocurrency right off their platform. So check out Revolut. You're gonna love it. I love it. So guys, with that being said, all I gotta say now is, fear and greed. Do not let fear drive you. Do not let greed drive you. Understand to know when the tops are, know when to exit, know when to take profits, know when to dollar cost average. The key is having diamond hands over the long term. I mean, some of you, your investment plan, maybe you don't need to take profits because you're just going to be in it. You're getting crypto now, and if Bitcoin goes up to 135,000, and then it drops down to 29,000, you don't care, because you can wait out the next 4-year cycle. If that's your plan, that's fantastic. I mean, I tend to lean towards that a little bit, but what I would suggest is timing the tops. Watch my channel, and you'll know when the tops are. And at the end of the day, take a little bit of profit. I mean, don't sell everything. This is not financial advice. Take some profits, and that way, you build up a big amount of stablecoin on the sideline, so you can buy when the bear market's here. So my prediction for the bear market is probably going to start. February, March, April. We're going to start to see things go down. And so when are we going to see the top? End of December, first week in January. That's going to be the top. I believe it's the top. So at that point, I'm going to be taking some of my profit, moving into USDC, not Tether, and just waiting on the sidelines, because even with USDC, if I put it in BlockFi or Celsius, I'm going to make about 11 to 12% APY anyways, and then I just wait to buy the dips. So guys, don't panic. It's beautiful, and if you like this kind of video, kind of casual, smash the likes right now. Smash it. Subscribey YB, and check out all my links. Go to the description of every video, check out the links, and go to Zen Music Addict. The link's right there. Check it out, and check out my merch. You want the merch? Check out the merch, and you want to get the mug, because I tell you, I have my coffee in the OG mug. Get the mug, guys, and support the channel. If you want, buy the channel coffee, become a Patreon, and remember, become a member. Hey, what are you waiting for, guys? If you're watching these videos and you're loving the OG, the Ric Flair Crypto in the house, guys, become members. I got lots of members now. We get pretty close to like 200 members now. I'm fantastic. I'm so happy and so appreciative of all the members. Become a member and get some perks, guys. And if you become a super member, you get access to our private WhatsApp group. And every day we're seeing 300-400 messages on that group, and we're talking some serious back and forth. People are helping each other out. There's lots of advice, so it's a really good forum to be in. And I'm in there, and we got lots of, we got people that with tons of experience. We got people that are just new to this, so it's kind of a beautiful, loving community. And I'm blessed to be just part of this journey. So guys, I just want to say God bless you guys. I love you guys to death. And so I'll see you in the next one. Woo! This is the OG in the house, the Ric Flair of crypto. Woo! See you in the next one, guys.